Well, hey there, it's Jen.
And Elke, and welcome back to our series. This is part 2 of our 5-part series to talk about the 5 strategies that have helped us create a really successful Zazzle business, each of us separately, and our clients as well, that we've been coaching and teaching since 2017. So we're going to dive into strategy number 2 today. If you're ever interested on getting onto the Zazzle platform as a print-on-demand option, or if you're already on the Zazzle platform, this is for you. Today, we're going to dive into strategy number 2, which is create. So let's get started.
Yeah, and strategy number 2, if you have not yet watched strategy number 1, then go ahead and watch that after this, because strategy number 1 is the basis and building a foundation that will get you then to strategy number 2. And strategy number 2 is creating, which means anything in terms of production in your Zazzle store and also understanding the skill sets that you need to create those products, which means using the design tool and understanding what products Zazzle has to offer you, and also which products should be intentional and posted for sale within your niche. That's why I tied it back to strategy number 1, because strategy number 1 is you figuring out where you're going to be placing yourself as a business owner and in the Zazzle marketplace, figuring out your niche and your avatar. And because of those two things, then you can determine which products you want to sell and what need is being served by creating products that you're creating intentionally on the Zazzle platform. Sorry, I'm mixing up my words. Which means that basically, if you're choosing a product type, you want to understand the design, theme, and style, and the purpose of the product that you're posting for sale, so that you're not wasting your time creating a product just for whatever reason, right? And understanding what niche you're going into. I don't know, I'm getting tongue twisted here. What niche you're going to be focusing on, and then also what products are necessary in that niche and the needs and wants that a customer needs to have served, right? So if, for example, if you're in the occasions niche, which is where I was on and am on the Zazzle marketplace, what products do I need to make to serve the purpose of a certain product type and also want and need, right? So baby shower invitation, bridal shower invitation, all of those things, and what types of themes and styles, and also the matching products that go along with that.
Exactly. And I think that we have to focus in on what we coin as making intentional products,
Mm-hmm.
and then also being intentional with your decision on what is in your product inventory. Because, as Jen said, and it's okay, don't worry about tripping over, but because you're serving a customer and because you've chosen a certain niche or niche, as our American friends like to say, the what happens is you get to streamline where you're going to focus. It doesn't mean you're going to stop an opportunity from happening to you. That comes later when we build out things. But initially, you want to get a hold on a market that you can say, yes, it's working for me. I'm selling on Zazzle. And the way to make it successful is to hone in and focus and give your attention properly to one particular type of customer. So like Jen said, occasions is her thing, but even that's very broad in terms of a niche. And you're going to be like all over the place trying to figure out how you can serve this customer here and this customer there. But if you then get even deeper, and this is one of the things we teach in our coaching program, go deeper first, just to make sure you're serving one very specific customer for a very specific need, and then you can branch out, because if they need this, then they also need this, like Jen said. And the intentionality then allows you to research that properly. Like if you say, I want to do baby showers, let's say, and you say, okay, but the first thing you have to do is understand with intentionality of research that baby showers, yes, there's party items that you can sell. You can go like over the top with all the different things, diaper and books for babies, diaper raffle cards, this and that. And then you go like, wow, I have 50 products I have to make, and each one are very specific. And so that doesn't make sense from a business perspective. First, go like, what are they truly going to buy first? Invitation, because they need the invitation to make people come to the party. So I'll start there, and then make a couple of variations of designs, because especially in the baby shower market, we're going with that for now. We've decided, because it's decided that you've got all these different themes happening. Can barely wait. Like there's jungle themes, there's balloon themes, there's bear themes, there's pumpkin themes. Where right? And you get all really overwhelmed, but even there you're still in your lane. You're going to do baby shower, so then you can make it even easier for you and go like, I'm going to try 4 of the themes for now, and then I'm going to see how they go, and I'm going to figure out what it is that I need to put on the invitation, and then I'm going to figure out, who am I attracting? When do they buy these things? When should I make these? All of that's part of creating. And when you get to answer those questions with clarity and certainty, that's when you start to sell, because you're doing the things you need to do at the right time that you need to do them, in order for the customer to go like, to find your products and to say, that's exactly what I wanted. That's the intentionality of creating your product suite. And then once you get that done once and you feel like, okay, I can get this, I understand this, then you can branch out into something else, either additional baby products for the shower or baby products in general. Or you can say, okay, now I'm just going to I like doing baby invitations for the baby shower, but I also want to do bridal shower. And then you go like, okay, I'm going to research that niche and do the whole thing over again. And I think when you do it that way, you're taking chunks that are manageable, and also having the ability to then truly succeed without trying to juggle everything all at once and try to grab something here, try to grab something there. And it makes for a lot more of an enjoyable experience, and it makes you happy because you get to actually go like, I did this and it worked. What else am I missing out on the intentionality here? In terms of intentionality of like just making sure you have enough products in your store with intentional designs for intentional purposes, because you want to make a certain amount, right, Jen? So do you want to speak to that? Because Jen loves telling the story.
Well, that ties in actually, which will be strategy number 4, which is aligning your goals with your mindset and aligning your Zazzle goals. But understanding that you want to make a certain amount of money each month, hopefully consistently, month by month, and knowing what inventory needs to be in your store, because you have to sell during each month. And because we are in the retail area space, on the online space, selling to people in evergreen and then also seasonal times of the year, you have to have a base of products in your store to actually even amount to the amount of earnings that you want to earn, right? Because if you only have 5 products in your store, that means you have to sell those 5 products at a large number on a daily basis to potentially, let's say, get to $5,000 a month in income. And I made that mistake when I was younger, when I first started my Zazzle store, thinking and hoping and praying that I would earn $100,000 a year, but I only had a couple t-shirts in my store. And unfortunately, that's never going to amount to the real amount of money that I wanted to earn, just because of the improbability of it. And so understanding what products you need to create, not only within your niche, but also what products you need to create on a monthly basis, and also have those products in your store when people are buying those products throughout the year, will help you pretty much guarantee, I can never make any income claims, but guarantee that you are offering the products that people maybe want during that time of year so that they can potentially buy, right? Because, for example, New Year is coming up. We're in November, at the end of November, and you have to have a plan for 2025. And that's why we also have implemented our 2025 sales planning workshop for the coming year for our Profit by Design Academy coaching program. And we're going to be doing that on a yearly and quarterly basis, because you have to know what product types need to be in your store to sell during certain months, right? And if you're just brand new on Zazzle and starting to figure it out, you have to create products at least 2 months prior sometimes to get into the marketplace and have those products available for when people are buying them. Think about when you walk into a store right now, for example, Target or Walmart. A month ago, October, Halloween hadn't even ended, and there was already Christmas things in the store available for sale. And so you have to have that sort of mentality, understanding the product inventory, not only the amount of products that you have to earn the amount of money that you want, but also the product types that are selling throughout that time of year. Because if you don't have those products in your store, then unfortunately you're not going to be able to see sales.
Yes, and then also it's not even amount of products, it's types of products. So if you have only stickers in your store and the most you can ever make on one sale is $1, then you certainly need a lot more people selling, like buying your stickers. But if you have stickers and then you have something that's a medium priced product and then you have something that's a higher priced product where you're going to get a higher and higher commission, then first of all, it's a lot easier to make those sales numbers because you don't have to attract that many clients, because on average, some people will buy the high, some will buy the low, and some will buy the medium products. And, two customers buying a medium product is like 10 customers buying a low price product, or, one customer buying the high price product is the same as two customers buying a medium price product. And the very difficult part is to get people to look at your products. And if they see the product, then if you've done a really good job intentionally, then your product's going to sell most consistently. And so if you have trouble finding finding people to get your products seen, then having some high priced and medium priced in there as well as low priced items is going to help balance out and reduce the frequency of how many people you need to have a sale in order for you to reach your monthly earnings goal. All of these things combined are part of creating the create strategy, because we're creating our inventory but we're also creating the designs. We're making sure that they're designs that convert to sale. Then we're also making sure that we make them properly so that your customer can buy them and can't just get frustrated when they're out checking out and they can't use the product, like to fill out the templates or add their photo. And then on top of everything else, other than that, it's you understanding the trends and the niches that are currently the places where you want to sell so that you can deliver those. I think did I miss anything on that list?
No, I think that was a good one. A recap though. So intentional products for your niche, the products that will sell within your niche, intentional design, and having people find your design too. So that's actually titles and tags and description, knowing how to properly label your products so people can find them. And then having the design that serves the customer's need, that they want to buy this product. And then the last one is that they can buy the product, because making the product and using the design tool is also a skill set necessary within this strategy number 2, create, so that you're creating your product properly with your templates, and that it's within the text bounding boxes, and that it'll be printed properly. Because if your design looks good on the internet, but then all of a sudden when it's printed out or even trying to be customized by the customer, and the customer can't do that properly because you have your layers not set up properly in the design tool, unfortunately, even if it's a beautiful design, if it can't be customized or easily used by the customer is going to be shying away from that and not buying your product.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Cool recap. I love that. If you have any questions on the second strategy, create, please put them in the comments below. I think, Jen, you want to do the spiel at the end? But yes,
Sure.
I think we've covered everything.
Well, we have a really great free downloadable for you. You can click the link in the description of this video to grab that free downloadable to help you on your journey to success on Zazzle. It will help you with your niches. And then also subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're putting out new content regularly. And also, like I mentioned, go back and watch strategy number 1 if you have not watched that video yet. And look out for the rest of the 3 strategies, part of the 5 strategies that we're doing this series of. And thank you so much for watching. And if you want to learn how to implement these 5 strategies, not just what they are, that is where the Profit by Design Academy coaching program comes in. And you can click the link in the description of this video as well to learn more about the PDA coaching program, where we teach you how to implement the 5 strategies. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.